Hello there, sparrows, and welcome to another daily flight. Today, I think it's going to be a little tough because I can see Unaming didn't make it, and I know that Bevan spent 5 tries to get to this spot, but what a score, 3,206. So I'm going to do my best, but since yesterday was the greatest run of shame ever, let us see how much shame we can bring into today. I don't know. We'll find out. But today's flight, Way of Song, so a little bit harder to play than Fire right out the gate. We've got Sleepless, so the bosses are awake from the start. That's pretty tough, especially when the Falconer comes out in level 2. We've got the Turtle Skin, so we are protected at the start of the level. That's very, very nice, again, except for when the Falconer comes out with the Fire. And we've got a clean dozen, so 12 wild tiles at the start of the game. Now, I'm playing the same version as everyone else, so there's nothing special happening here, but we have made some changes earlier today and yesterday to help with the kind of Falconer Fire situations. Those are going to come in the build probably later today or tomorrow, so watch out for those. Also a few exciting new tiles. But let's get going. Let's see how we can do. How I can do in this battle in the garden. Okay. So today it says Mar Shar on the bird, but of course it is just Shar. Mar is busy fixing bugs. Okay, we've got Sister Claws out and we've got the Beekeeper hitting for 7. I do have a bunch of nice wild tiles coming though. Let's have a look and see what we actually got. So in addition to the normal wild tiles, we've got some healing. Good, we've got some card draw here with Get the Worm and Night Vision. We've got a bit of good defense. And we've got a little bit of interesting stuff for working with song as well, including our drop, our disco fiasco, 2 crescendos, and some multiplication. Okay, so we can get started. I am going to start by playing a 4 ducks in a row and brick wall. I don't like ducks in a row. I don't like changing the order of people, so I'm just getting that out of the way as soon as I can. Building up my defense, I've got a crazy defense now, 37. Which is really nice. I don't want to waste Beaker, of course, on Sister Claws with 37 defense and a 6 here. I think we will go for 1, 2, 3 to take care of Sister Claws. So let's see how that goes. Predictably enough, it goes well. And now, since the Beekeeper is out, our strategy is a little bit different than usual. So often we try to keep the boss asleep for as long as possible. And in doing that, we don't like to hit the boss. So what I'm going to do now is different to what I would do if the boss was asleep. I'm going to play 2, 3 and Way of Song. Actually, before we do that, let's get rid of these low-level defense tiles. So 2, 3 and Way of Song, so we fill up a whole hand and also hopefully get a lot more birds out. Okay. Oh, no more birds out. Okay. Well, at least we'll be able to use the Beaker very effectively here. So I'm going to go for a 2, 3 and Beaker. And that'll take a good chunk off of the Beekeeper. Get him down to 185. I'm going to keep my stereo till we have a few more birds out, and same with the Hailstorm. Let's get rid of these lower level song and all this low stuff. I will keep my bird until I need it. So let's hold on, see what we can do. Okay, now we've got Louis, we've got Howl, and the Beekeeper is now hitting for 8. Now, the Beekeeper does ramp up pretty fast, so we want to get him before too much time passes. Let's see what we can do. Okay, well, we can certainly just play 1, 1, 1 of song. That's not gonna do any damage. Then I'm feeling like a 3, 4 stereo could be interesting, because that is giving us, now Lonely Louis, the next song tile we play, Louis will be freed because he only has 1 health left on this tile. So it would be lovely if we could use this 75 of song we have built up over the 3 opponents before that happens. Can we? I'm not sure. Let's see what Sister Claws has. This is a real prey situation. I go for the Magic 8 Ball. I have enough defense for against the Beekeeper, so I have the potential to maybe get something exciting for song here. Healing, that's not so exciting. So with that, I'm just going to use my attacks because I'm not going to be able to save this song for the next turn. So It's over. Let's just get through these lads and get to the next turn. Okay, bit of card draw. Good bunch of opponents. Okay, a good card draw here. Howl, it's pointless to think about getting a song on Howl because he's so far along. Let's build up a little bit of defense. Bring out some more. Now we've got a crescendo. Oh, a night vision. That's really nice because we have 5 opponents out at the moment. 5, we have 6. Howl will be gone though by the time that comes along because I'm going to play 3/3 and get the worm to start with. So getting a lot of song on. Good chance to take a sip of water. Okay, we are being hit still for quite a lot, way more than we have. But don't worry, we are going to do something here. Fluff Justice. I'm going to waste a Home to Roost because we don't need that right now. But I want to move some tiles out of my hand so that we can draw more tiles. 2 Home to Roost and Night Vision. It's going to give us more tiles, more song on everyone. And we've got this lovely Disco Fiasco here. As you can see, we're building up more and more that we can get onto the Beekeeper. We're still not quite safe for defense, but that's okay. 1, 2, and Hailstorm. Going to freeze these lads a little bit longer if they're frozen. Now again, we want to use this song. I don't want to take Fluff Justice down just yet. We are 1 point off from being safe right now. And we have like 80, almost 100 song. That's really nice. We could make a glitter bomb for everybody, or we can use everything to attack the boss right now. I kind of prefer the glitter bomb idea, but I am going to take one bird here. So let's see what we get. Sing Starling. Yes. So I am going to keep us protected with some defense, get the Sing Starling on to give us some more, and then play Le Drop. And that means that not next turn, but the turn after, we should be able to take care of everybody. If we can just hang on that long. 111 damage in the glitter bomb. That's almost enough to take care of the Beekeeper. Okay. And we have enough defense to perfect. I don't think this is going to be a quick run. We're already almost at 7 minutes and the Beekeeper is still pretty strong. So let's see where we're at here. Okay, I don't need to worry too much about keeping these lads for the purposes of song anymore. So I'm just going to start playing song. I'm going to build it up on Magpie and Feathered Fury. We can get a little bit of Disco Fiasco going on with those lads. We need to be protecting for 19 so we can perfect this boss. That should not be a problem. We can protect with Peacock's Pride, which is going to give us an extra 9, which is perfect. And I think we will then hit Disco Fiasco. So let's have a look and see how that goes. Gives us enough. Hits him for 63. Okay, so at the end of next turn, he'll be down to like 11 points. I'll just discard this low-level defense and we'll move on. See how it goes. Okay, so this is the turn. He's going to be hit for 111 and these lads are also hit. So I think trying to get enough song up to take him down so that drop will actually take care of him is what we're up to now. And that should be done with this. Yeah, he's under the amount now, so there we go. Whew. Okay, 8 minutes, and we are on to the mountain. Let's see how this fares. Now, this is the bit I'm a bit worried about, because the fire, getting that fire from the falconer immediately It's really hardcore if we don't get any remove burning tiles. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna start playing some low-level song tiles immediately because I'd like to make some space to open up an elite bird. So the word's letting us destroy tiles, that's nice. This is also nice. Triggering bombs is of course amazing to hold on to if we can set up a few super-onis. I don't have any super-onis, and I feel like I'm okay with low-level tiles for my drop at the moment, so Hone is probably the one for me. If we can do that, we can actually start with a 4-5 Hone played for 6. And that's going to give us the ability to destroy all lowest tiles. So right after I said I'm happy enough with having a level 1 for my drop, I destroyed everyone in the entire deck. That's okay. I'm happy with it. 1,000 Talons or keeping the defense. Now, the problem here, I mean, 1,000 Talons is fabulous. But the problem in this particular level is because the Falconer is awake from the start, he's going to be hitting me with fire. The shields do not protect from fire. So the shields are going to be nice for maybe the other birds, but it's not going to protect me from fire. So I'm in a bit of a tough situation here to choose between the 1,000 Talons or the shields up. I'm going to go for the shields up. This might be a mistake. We shall see. We have a good amount of defense right now. It would be lovely if we could get rid of him first. So, Disco Fiasco. So first of all, we play Disco Fiasco. That'll attack the Falconer for 12. Then I want to hit the Shrike for 5 to get rid of him in the middle. And then we'll go for Beaker to get the Falconer. Okay. Let's see if that works. Oh, of course it played us a 5 anyway. Okay. And now we could play the shields up. I will open one more bird to get my shields up going. Oh, I think Lucky Bamboo would be very nice here. Fan Club is also good, but I really like Lucky Bamboo. And I don't particularly want to destroy any of the tiles I have right now. So 5 shields up and Lucky Bamboo will give me 5 turns of keeping my shields, which is super nice with the turtle shell kicking in at the start of each turn. Okay, he's not frozen. He is hitting us for 7 flame. We can't do anything about that. I mean, we could, of course, open every bird and look for a remove burning card, but I'm not going to do that right now. Instead, I would love to get a lot of this song on and then a drop. Let's go 5-5 and get the worm in the hopes that we bring out another bird. No other bird. Let's do it again, just in case we can still do it. Because we're very safe at the moment, even with these crazy high attacks. We still have enough defense to take care of all these. Okay. But I like the idea still of doing a glitter bomb, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for a 3-4-5 with Peacock's Pride. Of course, Featherfall annoyingly has the earplugs on, so it'll only come into him now. I'll go for a 3-4 Hailstorm. It's not going to be the biggest and most dramatic drop in the world. I'm going to get one more bird on to see if I can get some help. Okay, Sing Starling. I don't want to destroy any tile right now. So I'm just going to go for a 2 Sing Starling Le Drop. I know it's very low level, but it will give us something that should be able to take care of most normal birds. Yeah, 77. So that's nice. And then we can attack here. And I feel like these are just kind of boring tiles right now for what I'm up to. So take my flame damage, and here we are. Okay, so we've got 4 birds out, and they're all taken care of at the end of this turn with the drop, which is fantastic. And we can even do some nice brick wall here. Annoyingly, the Falconer will be healing himself, which is not great because that's basically the amount that we've managed to hit him for already. But we can build up our defense even a bit more for future levels. And Then I'm going to I'm getting rid of all of this small stuff because I want to get more song on next turn. No point doing it now. I don't have anything to do it with. So to end this turn, and that'll give us another elite. Maybe we can even do something fun with that elite next turn. Okay. Okay. And we're getting some more fire damage coming down the line. Let's see if we can do something about that. 4, 5, 6 with Sing Starling. 5 Magic 8 Ball and Stereo. I'm just trusting that I'm going to be able to do something with this. Okay. Lovely, lovely Slot Hog. 4, 5 and Fan Club. Let's get that rolling. Because these have a long way to go. Okay, so we've got like 273 song here between these three. Let's make sure we can do something with it. Flight School, give me upgrades. Colonel, oh, that's what I want actually. I want Colonel because that's going to help me to find something I can do with the song, i.e. a drop or attack the boss for all, something like that. So 4, 4 and Colonel. Of course, I didn't check the deck, but I'm sure there's something in there. Oh no, there's not. There's only Crescendo. We've already passed the drop and the disco, have we? Okay, that's unfortunate. I'll take the Crescendo, but I don't particularly want it. I'm just going to look here. Where is my... Oh, there he is, the Disco Fiasco. Okay, I didn't see that going by already. That was my mistake. One of my many mistakes. I'm going to try one more bird because I would really dearly love to be able to do more damage with this song. Stereo, sure. We can destroy the Slot Hog. That's fair. That's a nice piece. Okay. At this point, we can probably 3 Stereo and Crescendo. That will have the Falconer. That might have to be enough because I don't want to use up all my birds. Okay. And we got a Slot Hog, but we'll be able to get rid of that Slot Hog with a bird next turn. But sadly, we're taking a chunk of fire damage here. So it's going to be squeaky to get through. But we're very nicely protected for one more turn with the shields up. I'm going to go for my elite bird here. Oh, applause. Okay. That would be nicer, usually. It's really good, though. I think we take the applause in the hope that we're going to have it next turn. And this turn, we just need to protect. Okay. And we are protected for everything. So I'm going to get rid of this guy because I'm not super excited about him. And this guy and this guy. Why not? Let's get rid of all the defense and hope that next turn we will have a really nice chunk to add to applause. Because now it's, 49 to all song values. Okay. So this is good. 4, 5 and applause. Okay. And then I'm going to go for a 2... Oh no, I don't want to do it that way. Go for a 3 heal and night vision. The reason I don't want to play the song right now is I'd love to use the song we have on Buzz Ardrin before the use of song frees him completely. So 3 more song tiles, he'll be out. Okay, so we didn't get out another tile. I'm just gonna do it, lads. I just need a bird. Okay, Fan Club will have to do, and I can destroy one of my little Slot Hogs here. So let's see, 5 Fan Club and then Crescendo. And again, it's not the gigantic exponential power I was hoping for, but it's something. And I think even though we have 16 fire, we might make it. Let's see. He is, of course, healing now. But, and we are half dead. And he's hitting us for 17 more flame. Okay, this is really rough. We are going to have to do a lot here of bird opening. Okay. Excuse me. It's really cold here. Excuse me. In the frozen Copenhagen today. Okay, fan club is still good. There's nothing wrong with fan club. But it's not gonna make him fall asleep just yet. So let's see if we can get anything else. Thermals. Thermals works for me. 2-2 and thermals. Fill up our hand again. Okay. And then we've got a disco fiasco. So I'm just not sure if we can survive the next turn. Unless we're able to actually kill him. Well, what can we do? We hit him. Okay, he's got 7 left. So I'm going to get rid of every defense card because they're not going to be any use to me next turn. And we are not going to be able to rely on anything that happens at the end of the turn because we have 14 fire damage, 12 health. That means unless we take these 7 points off, we're the ones who die first. Thankfully, we can take those 7 points off. Whew, and get into level 3. Okay, this is a squeaky one today, lads. This is a squeaky one. And we're at 19 minutes already. Okay, we're not going to make it into the 20-minute bucket. But let's see if we can make it into the 30-minute bucket. Because, of course, now we have even more health. And the poacher, if you remember what the poacher does, he doesn't just steal cards now. He destroys 3 tiles from our hand. So that means when we're playing against the poacher, we can't rely on hoarding favoured tiles in the hand because they get not only just discarded, they get destroyed. So at the end of our turn, if we have anything nice in the hand, what we have to do is basically discard it in the hopes that it comes back for us to use later. But of course, it also means we can leave slot hogs in the hand. So slot hogs shouldn't be so much of a problem for us this time. Okay, I've got my Get the Worm in the opening hand. That's really nice. So I'm just going to go 6/6/6 with Get the Worm. Okay, and we're bringing out, got Baudelaire, we got some fire damage coming in right out the gate. I'm going to 4/6 Magic 8 Ball. Build up a bit more defense. Oh, Frostbite. That's really nice when we actually manage to freeze anybody with some song, which won't be happening immediately. But I'm gonna get rid of all this attack stuff and kind of double down on song. Just build up a lot of it. Okay, and we're getting more here. I know it's very unlike me to open a boss when there's only one thing, but earworm, yes, that is absolutely what I want. We are safe, so 4 multiply. Oh, do we even have to do that yet? 4, 3, 4, and earworm will keep us for 5 turns with the song on until something comes along we can do with it. And then we can go 4 fan club and stereo. And that's going to really build us up. Okay. This is looking good. I'm going to discard these lads from my hand so that at the end of the turn, the only thing the poacher has to destroy is my slot hog. Okay, now it's a race against time to actually use this song before it runs out with the earworm. And a kernel is a very, very nice thing for us to have right here. 5, 6, 7 with Sing Starling. We're gonna do this in this turn, lads. Yeah. This is a 1-turn situation. 3, 3 and kernel. And I'm going to take Le Drop. Or am I going to take Disco Fiasco? I'm going to take Disco Fiasco. We're going to get rid of him so quickly that the Hidden Glories will come out for us. Then a 2. 3, 4 and earworm. 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 hone, it doesn't really matter so much. I just don't want to do the crescendo because it would reset the song, and a disco fiasco. Oh, okay, he's got 44 left. Oh no, that's not great, is it? Because now, unless we're able to get through to him with all the other lads in the way, that's a bit rough, actually. That wasn't very well thought through, Shar, I would have to say. And we only have 14 protection. Well, 3-3 and Hailstorm should protect us. And I'll end the turn here. Yikes. Okay, I made a miscalculation there. I should have gone for the drop going this turn. Okay, because now we have a lot of people in our way, but they're all frozen. But let's see, 6-6 and Peacock's Pride. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to do a lot of work here with this crescendo. 3-4 Brick Wall. Then 4-4 crescendo. Okay, this is okay. And then we can, oh no, we won't be able to take care of Dino with the beaker because that's Fancy Ricky getting that. But it's still okay. It's still okay. And then I'm going to let the poacher destroy that level 2 there. It's okay. Okay, not as much hidden glory as one would want, huh? Oh, but applause is very nice here. Let's go 4-5 applause. Because we might be able to get enough on him to make him at least fall asleep. Yes, that's perfect. 5-5 Sing Starling. Still a bit of a problem here with Cheap Trick. I'm gonna chat to a bird. Yeah, okay. 5-6 and Frostbite. Not doing too much, but we still have 2 more turns of Earworm. And it's holding on the poacher. So if we could just protect against Cheap Trick or somehow take care of him, I would be happy to move on. Ah, there we go. Fan Club will do it. So 4 Fan Club and Home to Roost. Okay. He's not destroying anything, so we just wait. And this is the last turn of Earworm. And we're 26 minutes in. Let's see what we can do. Le drop. You know, I don't hate that. Can we le drop 2-3? I think. Yeah, we can. Okay. Then. Whew, we're out of here. And I think we perfected all the bosses. And maybe all the birds too. But we were very slow and opened a lot. Okay, so yeah, we did perfect. Did we? Yeah, we perfected everybody. So that's what I like to see. That's what I like to do. Albatross Flight, of course, we couldn't get those extra points because it was just a bit too slow to get under 20 minutes. But I did manage to attract a lot of slot hogs in and do some big damage, doing 100 damage in one blow. So yeah, 2758 and second place. Pretty far behind Bevan, hundreds of points behind, but you know, I made it. I survived, so it's not as shameful as yesterday, where if you have a look at that run, oh boy, that was pretty intense at the end. But yeah, there we are. Come on in, see if you can do. Our playtest is still open for a few more weeks, and we would love to welcome you in. You know, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your dog. It's time for Sparrow Warfare, Year of the Firehorse, and see you tomorrow.